All right, Justin, we recently recommended Pepperstone as our #1 broker in the UK. Talk to the guys a little bit about Pepperstone.
Sure, so we gave Pepperstone a score of 97 out of 100, which was dramatically higher than any other broker. That was based on 8 criteria, but today we're just going to go through the top 5 and we're going to give the reasons that we gave Pepperstone the maximum score in most of these categories.
Fantastic. Can't wait to get into it. I'm Noam Korbl.
And I'm Justin Grossbard. Welcome to CompareForexBrokers.
All right, Justin, by now anyone that's been on our website or has watched our videos knows that we really rate Pepperstone as a broker, particularly in the UK. You just touched on the fact that when comparing and reviewing a broker, we look at about 8 different categories.
Yes.
Let's touch on the 5 most important categories that really got Pepperstone's score up to that 97 score out of 100. Let's start with the first one being trading costs. What do we like about Pepperstone's trading costs?
Okay, so there's 2 main trading styles. There's a standard account and there's a razor account, which is an ECN/raw style account. That's got a spread and a commission. Long story short, go for the second, okay? We've analyzed both, the lower trading costs, and that's what made Pepperstone, put Pepperstone on the map over a decade ago. So Pepperstone was created for traders, by traders, for traders, and it was based on the cost. So this razor account, really low spreads, commissions are average within the industry, and overall what you got is a really competitive broker. So that's why we gave them a really great score when it came to fees.
Okay. The next category that we looked at was trading experience. I know you care a lot about trading experience. Tell the viewers about trading experience and why Pepperstone were ranked so well in this regard.
Okay, so we asked traders, like, what is your main bugbear of brokers? And it really comes down to slippage. And slippage is caused because the brokers are letting you down when it comes to their technology. So it's just too slow. So what we got is Ross Collins, our head of researcher, got EAs or automation and got them for all the main brokers and actually did speed tests over a 2-day period. I think it was 30 hours on 2 different Wednesdays. And Pepperstone, of all the FCA regulated brokers, Pepperstone was the fastest. So we know that it's fast, we know that they have minimal slippage, and they offer the biggest range of trading platforms. And that's not just for CFDs, it's also for their spread betting. So they were the first to introduce TradingView for spread betting. They were one of the first to come out with spread betting, but they also offer C-Trader, MT4, MT5, lots of add-ons. We love them for trading platforms.
Okay, so that's trading experience. The next one, which really is a critical element, particularly for anyone looking at trading derivatives, is trust. Okay, you need to be able to trust the broker that you're going to be depositing your hard-earned with. You want to make sure that they're not a Phoenix company and disappearing overnight. Talk to the guys about trust.
So Pepperstone's an Australian forex broker. They've been in Australia for well over a decade, very well established. They entered the UK, I believe, about 5 years ago, maybe a bit longer. But the key thing is, as an Australian forex broker, they are heavily regulated with ASIC with a Tier 1. In the UK, they are regulated with offices in London with full FCA regulation, but they're regulated in Germany by the BaFin, in Cyprus with CySec, and in multiple other locations. So the key thing is, this is a well-backed, large company with almost the most Tier 1 regulations when it comes to forex broking. So they can be trusted, well regulated. I understand it's newer to the UK compared to someone like an IG, but they are a very well foundation broker.
Okay. The next category was trading platforms. Obviously, Pepperstone have a whole suite of platforms.
Yes.
We rank them really highly in this area as well. Talk to the guys about trading platforms.
Trading platforms really comes down to your choice, your style of trading. Also comes down to, are you going to trade on a desktop, mobile, or both? That's what it comes down to. Now, Pepperstone just recently launched their own trading platform, which is quite interesting. We're going to give a full review of it, but generally, TradingView is one of the most popular ones, my personal favorite. As I mentioned before, MT4, MT5, CTrader, all been offered. They've got these unique plugins that gives you additional charting. They've even got VPS service that they offer with several, which just has a few add-on features. So really, when it comes to trading platforms, to me, it's about choice.
Yep.
You want to have choice. You don't want to be locked into their own proprietary. I mean, Pepperstone have it, but most people won't want it. Most people are used to an MT4. And they're able to cater for it. So we got that speed, which I mentioned before, great trading experience, choice of platform, a real win-win.
Okay. The last category that we're going to look at in this video is the brokers or Pepperstone's customer service.
Yep.
What can you tell me about Pepperstone UK's customer service?
Okay, so when it came to customer service, there's two key things. The first area is the awards. And Pepperstone has clearly won the most awards when it comes to customer service. So this is not just by third parties, it's actually by broker surveys when they ask and they interview the whole industry. And Pepperstone consistently wins in this regard, but we do our own testing. I've got my own account, Noam's got his own account, so does Ross, so does Dave, etc. And we regularly, primarily talk to live chat. We like live chat. And Pepperstone, you can tell that the people are actually traders on the other end. So they're in local areas such as Sydney, Melbourne, London, Cyprus. You can tell that they're actual in the locations. They respond fast and they give us the information we need. Look, when I opened an account, I had a few teething issues just due to some complexities with myself, but they were really fast to respond versus the other brokers. So what you're looking for is you're looking, when you got the problem, be quick, be responsive, and give the right answer. They tick on both, and we also found them to be quite good over the phone as well.
Okay, great. Guys, just to summarize, we recommended Pepperstone as the #1 broker in the UK, giving it a score of 97 out of 100. They were our #1 broker in the UK based on, I think, 8 or 9 different features. But in this video, we specifically looked at their trading costs, we looked at the trading experience with Pepperstone, we looked at the trust factor. Justin mentioned they've got a number of tier 1 licenses, probably among the most of any broker in the world. Their trading platforms are second to none, and their customer service, I mean, they've always been available for us when we've had any questions or any concerns or any issues with trading, which is why we gave them a really high score. Justin, was there anything else that you wanted to add in summary?
One final thing, that's, Pepperstone in the UK, they offer the traditional forex trading such as CFDs, but they also offer spread betting. So there's only a handful of brokers that offer spread betting, and because Pepperstone is relatively new, they're offering just better fees and a better experience versus the traditional brokers out there. So they've really kind of disrupted the market and really gain market share in this spread betting. So if that's something you're considering, primarily due to tax purposes, we have a whole spread betting section of our website. I'd go for Pepperstone as well.
Okay, great. Guys, we'll put the link to Pepperstone in the description down below. If you click on that link and you sign up, you'll get referred to Pepperstone under us, which will obviously kind of help us produce more content like this. And we'll also put the link in there to the spread betting calculator section that is due to come live shortly, which will help you if you are inclined to spread bet.
Great. Can you like, share and subscribe? Leave any comments of any additional videos you'd like to see or testing that you'd like us to go. And thanks for listening to us today.
Thanks for watching, guys.